I am Sarah, and this is for my sister. I am from a home where music and art were the translations of life. I was raised by a driven artist, my mother, who encouraged me to use your senses and paint with words to describe components of the world. A home where I could share my childhood secrets through the notes of an instrument, or the dip of a paintbrush on an empty canvas, or the shape of letters on the countless pages of notebooks. I am from a mother who raised my sisters and I to love and appreciate every culture in every color around the world, to appreciate life even while fighting her own severe battles with depression. My three sisters and I are from the sounds of rustling leaves and gurgling streams that hid in the mid-Wisconsin woods surrounded by the Fox cities, where the soft grass and sharp-edged rocks cast shapes and calluses on the bottoms of my feet, where imagination and curiosity guided us further down the countless paths, where a flower one day was admired for its color, and the next for the shape of its petals or intricate veins in its leaves, where the pursuits of wonder and imagination were embedded into my actions to learn and understand. I followed a path set by society into a marriage of duty, where I faced reality on a scale that had never been measured by me, where power, control, and isolation were embedded into an existence that only the mirror could see, where the choice of rising was the same choice as falling back down. When I walked away from the cruelty of domestic violence, everything changed. I am from walking through the doors of Northeast Wisconsin Technical College as a student with a deeply rooted passion to learn and do science. As a single parent with 3 children, navigating a world endlessly filled with unpredictability, driven by commitment and from the strength and courage passed to me from my oldest sister, Bethany Rose, who selflessly faced a long battle with brain cancer. I'm from feeling the weight of her presence leaving this earth, to a few days later, holding the fragile weight of my newborn niece, a beautiful symbol of life, encompassing all its pain and glory. I am from dark early mornings and long hours spent studying where raising children became the soundtrack of every moment. Building academic confidence and earning a 4.0 changed the trajectory of my footsteps. I found the courage to accept who I am as well as my past. I made connections with other scientists, instructors, and individuals who saw in me things that I hadn't seen in myself, and who planted in me the seeds that shaped my determination to become a teacher. I want to use the discipline of science and the culture of art to build bridges of communication and excitement with high school science students, to create a culture and atmospheres where there is safety and acceptance, where there's freedom to explore and ask questions, to bravely think differently, to accept failure as another path towards success, to build resilience and intelligence in thought, and to rekindle the imagination that is built into every child. I want to pass the torch of knowledge as others have done for hundreds of generations. I am Sarah Hite, liberated from the molds of society, determined to change the landscape of teaching and learning.